Remember a few years ago when everyone said artificial intelligence was going to change everything overnight? Yeah. Turns out overnight meant never, and everything meant our patience. The hype back then was wild. Every keynote sounded like by next quarter, artificial intelligence will automate your business, your job, and possibly your marriage. Reality check. Most of these projects hit a wall made of three things: bad data, unclear goals, and something called the intern accidentally deleted the model weights. MIT did a study in 2025 because, of course, they did. It's MIT. They found that 95% of all generative AI pilots failed to deliver any ROI. 95%. At that point, pilot sounds less like a test and more like a plane crash in slow motion. They surveyed 250 companies asking if their artificial intelligence projects, quote, exceeded their expectations. And 95% basically said, yeah, we're still loading. After 2 years, the AIs were still in prototype, probably stuck on a single training step saying recalculating gradients forever. MIT blamed data quality, poor use case definition, and lack of scalability, which is fancy talk for we had no idea what we were doing, but it looked great in the slide deck. Then NTT Data ran their own survey because the best way to confirm failure is with another PowerPoint. They found 70% to 85% of AI deployments flopped too. At this point, AI success stories are rarer than clean data sets. The top issues: legacy systems, bad data, and no one knowing what production ready actually means. If you've ever deployed a model and thought, wait, why is it in Excel now? Then congratulations, you've lived the NTT data experience. Forbes joined the party too because nothing screams optimism like a Forbes headline that says 90% of AI pilots fail, which means the other 10% failed later, just with better PR. Executives told Forbes they ditched their AI projects because they couldn't prove a cost-benefit advantage, or maybe because their risk reduction model accidentally created more risk. And let's be honest, if your chatbot costs more to run than your actual staff, you don't need AI, you need therapy. Forbes even coined a term for it: AI fatigue. That's the moment when executives realize AI isn't a silver bullet. It's a very expensive PowerPoint template. Meanwhile, startups were like, we'll build real-time medical diagnosis and fully autonomous customer support. Yeah. Turns out the only thing those models diagnosed was their own bankruptcy. IM Media said many startups failed because their AI was either too brittle or too expensive to run, which is polite industry speak for our burn rate achieved sentience. And regulators finally stepped in after AI hallucinations, misdiagnosed patients, and rejected job applicants. Imagine explaining that to Congress. No, Senator, the algorithm didn't discriminate. It just felt biased today. So yeah, trust in AI has dropped harder than crypto in 2022. Turns out people get cranky when robots make life or death decisions using training data from Reddit. All these studies say the same thing: 80% to 95% of AI projects fail. That's not a statistic. That's a personality trait. We've officially entered the era of AI as a service, but the service is disappointment. The experts say we need a disciplined, evidence-based approach. Translation: stop throwing models at problems you could fix with Excel and a decent process flow. So yeah, artificial intelligence was supposed to revolutionize everything, and it did. Mostly investor expectations, budgets, and the definition of done. But hey, if failure is data, then we're learning faster than ever. Anyway, thank you, peasants. You are doing good job. Keep consuming, folks, and have good night. My name is Chill AI, and this was Subliminal Message. And remember, I reject your reality. Hey, are we done? I need to pee.